Hi everybody, it's Whitney. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to do another class today. However, this class is going to be a little bit different. We're going to mix things up. We're doing a Sculpt Power Vinyasa class. So basically it's going to be the same Power Vinyasa poses, but we're going to hold them and add in some reps with weights. I use 3-pound weights. You can use whatever you have at home, 2s, 3s, 5s. Probably don't want to go more than 5s, but or no weights at all is totally fine too. Just doing those arm motions. So a little bit different, but I hope you enjoy it. All right, let's go ahead and start off in child's pose. Knees to the mat, sink the hips to the heels. We're going to take 5 breaths here just to bring our awareness to the mat, to our practice, so you can really dedicate these next 30 minutes to yourself. We're going to start to connect to our breath. So go ahead and inhale through the nose, fill those lungs up. And a nice long exhale, really drag it out, send it through the body, through the shoulders, through the hips. Go ahead and walk those fingertips forward, stretch out the arms, sink a little bit deeper into the heels. We'll take one more breath here in child's pose. All right, if you have those weights, go ahead and place them right at the top of the mat. And let's come into our first downward dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Just take a moment here to wake up the body. Pump the heels up and down a couple times. Stretch out those legs. We're going to take a 3-legged dog. So send the right leg up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and roll that right hip open. We're just staying in 3-legged dog for this first one. We're not going to flip the dog. We'll do that a little bit later. Once we're more warmed up, go ahead and re-extend that right leg and release the foot to the mat. Sending the left leg up. Same thing, 3-legged dog. Opening up the hip, feeling a nice stretch there. And extending the leg and releasing that left foot down to the mat. Back to downward dog for neutral spine. Taking one more breath. We're going to shift forward to a high plank position. So high push-up. Speaking of push-ups, let's take 5 push-ups here just to wake everything up. So when you're ready, just go at your own pace. Drop those knees if you need to. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our high plank. All right, we are going to really challenge the core here, so just do your best. Let's keep that right palm down. If the left weight is right in front of that left hand, go ahead and grab it. Maybe separate those feet a little bit wider and see if you can lift up that left arm. And we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Other side. You guessed it, you gotta balance out the body. Grab that weight with the right hand and extend for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, we're gonna lower down to our bellies. So take it nice and slow, almost like you're doing a push-up, but slow motion. Okay, go ahead and lower down. Take your time. Slower than you want to go. And eventually release. We're gonna take a couple of mini cobras just to wake up the low back. So hands stay right underneath the shoulders. On your inhale, go ahead and peel the chest off of the mat, really gentle, and exhale to release down. 2 more, inhale, mini cobra. Go ahead and keep those legs tight, and exhale to release. 1 more, inhale, mini cobra, and exhale to release. We're going to do a reverse push-up, nice and slow, just like you went into it. So begin to push yourself up, back to that high plank, and shifting back to downward facing dog. All right, finding your breath here, calming the mind. Walk the feet forward. We'll take a quick ragdoll. We're gonna wake up the shoulders as well with a shoulder rinse. So feet are hip width distance, belly just falls right over those thighs. Start off by grabbing opposite elbows, let the neck and the head relax. A nice stretch through those legs, staying connected to the breath. And let's add in a shoulder rinse, wrap the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, open through the chest and a halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold to rinse those shoulders. And again, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold, rinse. Last one, inhale. And exhale. All right, go ahead and release the hands. Walk forward towards the top of your mat. I'll be staying more in the midsection just so I don't bump into this table. But go and grab those weights. We're gonna come right into a chair pose. So pick up the weights, sink the hips, knees squeeze together, belly button in towards the spine. We're gonna start off by lifting our arms to a 45-degree angle, shoulder height. We're gonna do 10 reps here. So everything's nice and strong in your chair. Don't forget about all those important factors in your chair pose. And then adding on these arm lifts. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna work the triceps, tricep kickbacks, elbows tuck into the sides. We're just extending those arms straight back behind us, still staying in our chair. If you notice you lifted out of the legs a little bit, sink a little bit lower. And breathing. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come to the heart center. Keep those knees bent. We're stepping the right foot back, coming into our first crescent lunge. So go ahead and sink into that left knee, set up your crescent lunge, set up those legs. That's the foundation of the pose. And then we'll add in our reps. We're gonna do a bicep curl, and we're gonna rotate the wrist forward as we extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Then just reverse down out of it. 10 of these. And still staying super strong through the legs, long through the spine. Core is engaged to protect the back. And then just adding on these reps with the arms. Last 5. And you're breathing. 4, 3, slow and control, 2, last one. Let's keep the arms extended. We're gonna work the triceps one more time. You're just bending the elbows and re-extending. Bend and extend, stay in those legs, squeeze that right glute. That'll really help to stabilize. 5 more. Find your breath. Try to calm the mind. Last one. All right, hands come to the heart center. Go ahead and spin the back heel down, coming into warrior 2. If your legs are really burning, go ahead and release out of that left knee for just a moment. Come right back into it. We're extending the arms straight out. We're gonna hold this for 3 breaths, which is actually really hard. So just do your best. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more breath. Coming into a side angle, left elbow to the knee. Weights start together. You're opening up that right arm with a soft elbow. Really peeling. Open that right shoulder and chest. And 10 of these. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna come back to our crescent lunge. So go ahead and bring the torso up first. We're gonna pivot our hips forward as we lift that back heel. We're shifting forward into a warrior 3 pose. So make sure you've got enough space in front of you. Let's start with the hands at the shoulders, shifting onto that front leg. So left leg is down. Find your balance here first. Then you're extending the arms forward by the ears. If that's too much, just go and keep those hands right at the heart center. Holding, breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying in warrior 3. We're just doing something different with the arms, weights in front of the heart. We're opening up the arms to airplane for 10, 9, 8, open up the chest, 7, pull those shoulder blades onto the back, 5, 4, keep that back leg strong, 3, 2, last one, and releasing down out of it. Let's go and take a flow. So drop the weights, place the palms, go and step or float back to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale back to downward dog. Finding your down dog just to reset, calm the mind. Let that right side go as we move into our left side to balance up the body. This second side will be a little bit faster since we know what we're doing. So go ahead and lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold and chair pose. Grab the weight, sink the hips. Here we are, chair. All right, arm raises, 45-degree angle, shoulder height. Breathe. 9, 8, 7. Feel that low back. 6, 5. Try to visualize the belly button pulling into the spine. 2, last one. And tricep kickbacks. Extend those arms straight back. Nice and controlled. Really visualizing the muscles that you're working. All right, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Go and bring those weights to the heart center. Keep the knees bent. Step back to your crescent lunge. Find that nice, long, healthy lunge here. And then as soon as you're stabilized, bicep curl, twist open at the top. Find those legs. Sink into that right knee, squeeze the left glute. Legs are super strong. And breathing. 5 more. Last 4, 3, 2, and last one. We're going to keep those arms extended. Triceps bend the elbows, re-extend. Stay in the legs, sink a little deeper if you can. And breathing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come to the heart center, opening up to warrior 2. So spin that back heel down, sink into those legs. Go and extend the arms. We have 3 breaths. Try to calm the mind. This is a lot harder than it looks. So stay in the legs, keep those arms up. You can do it. Sink a little deeper, 1 more breath. Side angle, right elbow to the knee. Weights start together as we open up that left arm. Remember, the elbow is soft. Pulling the left shoulder blade onto the back. Staying in that right knee, sink into it a little deeper. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Torso comes up. Pivoting forward, coming back to that crescent lunge as we prepare to go into warrior 3, so lots of balance. Weights at the shoulders. When you're ready, start to shift forward. Work that balance, work that standing leg. All right, once you're ready, once you're stabilized, begin to extend the arms forward. If you can, modify if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights right under the heart. Airplane those arms for 10. 9, 8, 7. Try to keep that back leg nice and strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release that left foot. Place the weights, chaturanga. So place the palms, step or float back. Lower down, inhale up dog, and exhale downward dog. Take a nice deep breath here. All right, we're gonna do a second set of 3-legged dog, and we're gonna add in that flip dog if you'd like to. So go ahead and send the right leg up towards the ceiling. Roll the hip open, the knee, and then begin to flip the dog. If it's calling out to you, nice stretch here, release the head, open up the front body, and then we'll reverse out of it carefully, and releasing that right foot down to the mat, left leg, roll the hip open, soften the knee, carefully flip the dog, and arch the back, release the neck. One deep breath here, right into that front body, and then reversing carefully out of that side, back to our downward facing dog. All right, I know we're short on time, but I want to run through that one more time each side. All right, so go ahead, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. It's going to be a speedy version. All right, sink right into chair. Here we go. Arm lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into those tricep kickbacks. Tuck the elbows into the sides and extend. Breathe, focus on the posture, on the muscles you're working, you're targeting. 3, 2, and 1. Hands at the heart, step back to your crescent lunge, going right into it as soon as you find that balance. Bicep curl, twist open at the top, and reverse. We're just going to do 5 of these. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep those arms up. Triceps. 10, 9. Feel how strong you are, even if you're shaking. I'm shaking. But feel that strength and that willpower. Mind over matter. 3, 2, 1. Hands to the heart. Warrior 2. Sink deep. 3 breaths. You've got this. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. We're going to straighten that left leg and do something different here. We're just going to dip down into a triangle. Use the core to pull yourself back to center. 5, 4. You should really feel this in that right side body. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the heart, shift forward, try our warrior 3. We're just going to extend the arms. We're not going to do airplane arms. When you're ready, shift forward and extend for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the heart first. Release that right leg, place the weights, step on back or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward dog. One deep breath here, cleansing breath. Going right into the other side. Lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float. All right, chair pose, here we go. Right into it, arm raises. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know your arms are getting tired, so are mine. Tricep kickbacks. Try not to compromise these reps though. You need to just do half of them. That's perfectly fine. It's better to do 5 really good ones that are controlled than 10 not so good ones. 3, 2, and 1. Hands at the heart, going right to our crescent lunge. Step the left leg back, find those legs, and bicep curl, twist open. 5, sink deep into that right knee. 4, find your breath. 3, 2, last one. Arms stay up, and triceps. 10. Sink a little deeper if you can. Squeeze that left glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the heart, spin the back heel down, opening up those arms, sink into those legs. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, calm the mind. Inhale, exhale. and exhale. Straightening the right leg, going right into triangle. So just tilting and coming back to center. Lots and lots of control here to protect that back. 3 more. 2. Last one. We are almost done. Hands to the heart center. Going right back to our crescent lunge, balancing. Hands at the shoulders. Begin to shift forward. That front leg is probably extra tired at this point. You're probably shaking. So just hang in there. You can do this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release. Place those weights. We are done with them for today. Shoot back to a chaturanga. And let's just lower all the way down to the belly. Oh, all right. Since we have about 5 minutes left, we're just gonna go through a couple of back bends, and then we'll move into our restorative postures. So let's take an airplane on the floor. Palms at a little bit of an angle here, face down. Zip up those legs tight on your inhale. Come on up. Pull those shoulder blades back, open through the chest, lift the legs higher, and breathe. 1 more breath. And release down. Go and take the gaze off to one side, just to relax the neck. Find your breath. And we'll do 1 more set of airplane. This time we're going to add in a shoulder rinse. So we'll zip the legs up, glutes are tight. Start off palms face down, and then interlace those fingers. On your inhale, peel the chest off the mat. Use the shoulder rinse to help pull those shoulders back. Lift through the legs and breathe. Inhale, exhale. 1 more breath. And releasing down. Gaze goes off to the other side to stretch out the opposite side of the neck. Release the back. Hands come to the mat. We're going to do 1 more reverse push-up. So tuck the toes. Push yourself on up. Go and shift back to downward dog, and we're going to transition onto our glutes. So go ahead and hop forward. Cross the ankles. Come onto those sits bones. Going right into a boat pose. Now, notice I said we were done with the weights. If they are within arm's reach, go and grab those weights. Come into your boat. Staying here, 90-degree angle. If you'd like to extend the legs, you can. If you'd like to try and extend those arms with the weights, shaking is good. Just make sure the back is protected, and we're breathing. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're done now with those weights. Get rid of them. Lay down onto the back. We'll do 1 set of bridge pose. So feet are grounded right underneath those knees. Palms face down. Send the hips high. Shimmy the shoulders underneath you. We're going to hold this bridge for probably about 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds. If you need to come out of it before then, totally fine. Listen to the body. I'm going to give you some add-ons through the legs. So let's start off by lifting the heels. All right, see how that changes how you're using the legs in this pose. It really targets those quads. And then release those heels. Now lift the toes. Again, a little bit different muscle use when you change what you're doing with the feet, where you're grounding into the mat. And release the toes. Send the right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep those hips elevated, nice and high. And release. Other leg. 1 more breath. Release the leg, and let's go ahead and come on down all the way to the back. Oh, I'm super sweaty. All right, let's come to Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees splayed apart wide. I promise we're moving into restorative poses now. So go ahead and calm the mind down. Find your breath. Let's go ahead and extend that left leg, bend the right knee in, interlace the fingers, hug the knee towards that right shoulder, give it a really nice squeeze. All right, it wouldn't be one of my classes if we didn't do some abs. So go ahead and hook those peace fingers around that right big toe. Only set of abs for today. Lift through the left heel. You're already pretty much in this position anyway. So let's go ahead and reach towards those left toes for 10, 9, 8, 7. Pull on this right big toe as you reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Go and hug that knee in. Going right to our supine twist. Oh, open up that right shoulder. Palm face up. Deep breath. And return the knee to center. And we'll release that right leg down. Last side. Invite the left knee in. Give it a good squeeze to start off. And then we'll hook the peace fingers around the big toe. Extend the leg to your degree. Lift that right heel. And reach towards those toes. Remember, pull on the big toe as you reach. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go and hug that knee in for wind removing, and then right into our supine twist. One deep breath here. Breathe through that left shoulder, through the spine. And return that left knee to center. Give it one nice squeeze. Invite the right knee in. Hug both knees in. Thank yourself for dedicating these 30 minutes to your yoga practice. And legs go straight up towards the ceiling. And we're lowering down at your own pace. Once those heels reach the mat, allow yourself to release 100%. Melt into the mat, let everything go. Try to keep the mind clear and open for just 2 more breaths. Begin to wake the body. Make your way up. Coming out of your Shavasana. And we'll close our practice here. Namaste. All right, thank you. And we'll see you next time.